Waalaikumsalam. Okay. Okay, so we are still waiting. Okay, no worry. If you don't have most of the stuff ready, that's fine. You can always go back and watch the video. Can you hear me clearly? Okay, nice. Okay, let me reposition. Okay. You can see the supply list on the chat. If you want to write them down, who knows? But you can always add anything else that you like to on the supply list. No worries about that.
If you see me writing, I'll be just writing them down in the chat, like on the.
Okay, so Assalamualaikum, everyone. Thank you so much for joining this wonderful programs where we can make something or we listen to story, some wonderful story. I heard some of them, and this morning also I heard the story. I followed the story. Okay, so what I'm going to say, okay, let me just clean up here first. My table is messed up. Okay, so thank you again for joining me here to make our Ramadan Wreath. Inshallah, we'll try to make it like this, where you can hang in your door, okay? Or your room door or your home, you can hang it. But first of all, I want to thank, and let me just introduce myself first. My name is Lisa, and I'm originally from Indonesia. I used to be a secretary in a company, and then I got married and I moved here around almost 13 years ago. So, and then after that, I have one son, and when my son was 3 years old, I'm joining MAPS Precious Hearts program. And I've been teaching there since then until now. It's around almost 9 to 10 years. Alhamdulillah, what a wonderful years I got in there. It was fun to work there. And I also work in, Assalamualaikum Ali. And I also teach in an online school program called PACE. And it's based on Wafa online school. And I teach the math and science in that program too. Okay, that's all about me. I'm from Indonesia and I like outdoor activities. Although in the summer it's really hot and I don't really like it, but it's nice to have fresh air, especially these days, right? Okay, so what we are going to make is the wreath. This is called the wreath, right? And what you will need is the ring. You see the ring here? This is the foam ring where you can let it just like that, or you can wrap it with ribbon or with the with streamers. Why I like to wrap it with ribbon better, because if I wrap with the streamers, it tends to break easily because it's very flimsy and thin. So we have to be really careful. So this one, I wrap it with the streamers, okay? But the things about the streamers, it can be very neat, see? And of course, the streamer doesn't have the option of glittery color, right? So it's all your choice, whichever you like to wrap it on, or if you like to wrap it with ribbon, it's your choice. If you like to wrap it with streamers, you find it easier to wrap it with streamers, that's okay too. That's totally fine. And if you don't want to wrap it, it doesn't matter either, because we will cover it anyway, right? Also, another supply that you need is going to be cardstock, or if you can find the stars and the moon cut out, the crescent cut out, crescent and stars cut out, you can always use that, because Ramadan is identical with the moon, crescent moon, and stars, okay? Oops. And if you have alphabet stickers, you can use it. If not, that's okay, okay? Here I just put some sticker to show it's Ramadan. So if you just want to let it just like that, that's fine too. And one more thing why I like to work with this foam ring better, because it's easy to just make it over and over again with the same ring. I just open it up again and maybe change with the new one. So it's easier than the other rings, and it's cheap too. Okay, so let's try to make our wreath now. So let me show you how we can wrap this thing. So I actually wrap it, and then so when you want to wrap it, you just hold on one side. Okay. Okay. So if you use the ribbon, you might need a whole roll of ribbon to cover all of this. So once you have your ribbon or streamers, you put one on one side like this. You wrap one on one side, and then you can use the glue here. Oh, by the way, yes, you need glue, or you can use any glue. If you use streamers to wrap your foam ring, this glue works better, okay? And if you use ribbons, you might want to use like a double tape, something. And let me just put it first. And we put there. So it will stay there. Okay, stay. And we just clean this up a little. Okay, clean it up, and we start to wrap it. Wrap. Okay, just like you wrap, and make sure you pull it tight, a little bit tight. Okay, so it won't be too loose. If it loose, it's fine, but not too loose. Okay, wrap it, wrap it, wrap, wrap, wrap until you close all of them. Cover all of them. But not too loose. Wrap it. Okay. Assalamualaikum. Thank you for joining us. Okay. Let's wrap again. Oh, and by the way, if you cannot find, well, this ring you can find easily in Dollar Tree for $1. And if you cannot find it or you don't have time to go, you can use the cardboard from any used box, the cardboard, and you can just cut the shape of the ring, and you can cover it after that. So it's easier. That's just some alternative if you might want to try it. Okay, okay, I got half, almost half of it. Okay, and okay. This is actually my favorite part because I like to wrap something. And almost done. Okay, it's a little bit messed up. Okay. There you go. Up. And again, with the streamer, please be careful when you use streamer. Do not pull it too hard because it might rip. But then again, if it rips, you can always continue by just cutting the rip part and then just continue with the new part. Okay, I'm almost done here. You go. Okay, right. Okay, oops. Okay. Okay, nice. There you go. Then of course we glue on the end so it won't come off, and just trim it. Now we got it wrapped. It's all wrapped now. Now for the decoration, it's so easy because it depends on how you want to decorate it. You can go big, you can go minimum. It's all up to you because it's gonna be your decoration. So before we, let me just put the, where is my, okay. So before we continue, I'm just going to make the hanger first, so we can hang it later. Okay. Okay, now we have the wreath, the base of the wreath, and the ribbon to hang it. Okay. If you want to use the alphabet, you can just put the alphabet around. Like you can just tap them around here. Put Ramadan or all around. Or if you want to use your cutout like this, we will start with putting the cutouts one by one. But this time I want to do something different than this one. I'm going to use my glitter cutout. Okay. Okay. Now I'm going to put one crescent moon on top here. And add a little glue. And I will put star and moon side by side, and it will go around the, okay. Okay, let me cut more of the stars and the moon. Stars. So we make the moon cut out. Oh, you depend on how much you want your, how festive your wreath is, and maybe you want to make it, since we will have Ramadan in spring this year, maybe you want your wreath to be more springy, is that even a word, or springy. You can always add flowers in it. Maybe 1 or 2 plastic flower if you want, or a cutout of flower. Or you might want to add butterfly maybe, who knows. That's why I like to work with craft, because we can just go as much as we want. And it depends on your creativity, how much you want it. Okay. Now here I use glitter paper. If you don't have your glitter paper, that's okay. I also have cardstock stars and cardstock moon. But since I want it a little bit sparkly, that's why I use the glitter. So the first moon there, the first crescent moon there, and I will add the stars. Okay, we'll add the stars there. Stars, and the moon again. And stars, moon. Okay, it's up to you if you want to put it just like this and then you want to put maybe words Ramadan in it. What is the M? M. Okay, I got M. Ramadan. Okay. Okay. So I'm putting the letter R here, Ramadan, to make the word Ramadan. My alphabet turns out too big. That's okay, that will do. Okay, and I'm just going to put it on top of each other. I have R and I. Good job, Lina. Nice. I like it.
I had to improvise, but I knew that paper can also go on a nail.
You know what? Since you all already have the circles there, you can apply it on the foam ring. You know, you already have the ring there.
Yeah.
That's very nice. I like it. I like your stars. And if you want to add the alphabet, that's fine. If you don't have the alphabet, that's okay too. Yes. Yes, Ali, you have a question?
I made the best Ramadan wreath. It has so many golden beads on it.
Great. I like it too. It's stars and moon and then the words too.
Yeah.
You can always write it. Did you write it by yourself, Ali? Yes, Fifi. Yes, Fifi?
I wrap it with purple, but we're not done with it.
That's okay. Take your time. Don't worry about that. When we do craft, it's nice to take our time. We don't have to rush with it. Okay, since I don't like my alphabet, I'm not going to use it, but instead, I'm just cover all my with stars and the moon. Since I have a lot of cutouts. Isn't it nice when you put your wreath in your front on your front door, and then people will see it, and then they know, oh, you guys celebrating Ramadan. And you know what? You can always change the wreath. If you write Ramadan, you can always change into Eid. Happy Eid. Yes, Ali, I saw you raise your hand again. Is there any question?
Thank you. Well, I do ask a lot of questions and
Okay.
you.
That's it. Thank you for the
Thank
class.
you.
Are you
Thank
done?
you for the class.
You done?
Yeah.
Thank
You
you.
done? Thank you. Thank you for joining us, Ali. Enjoy right now. Oh, this one. Okay, here you go. There you go. I make the stars and the crescent moon. Just a simple one. Okay, and then I already made this one. We can hang it right there. That's simple and easy to make, especially when you work by yourself with minimum help from your parents, from your mom. And I also have one. Okay, let's see. I make another one, another model. I think we still have time to make another one. Every time I work with something with glitter, it reminds me of my friend in school who really loved to work with glitters, that I have to hide our glitter supplies in school. Okay, I wrapped another one with sparkly ribbon. Maybe I'll make something else out of it, or I'll just put the stars around it. Okay, see, I make a new one and I want to put the alphabet there. Mhm. Whoa, 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 whoa. Mhm. Yeah. And I have N. Okay, now I make a new one with the word Ramadan in it. Ramadan. So we already make 3 wreath. One is only with the stars and the crescent moon. Good job, Fifi. Nice. I love it.
Still need one more moon and star.
Okay, no worries. You can put as much as you can. See, I put the stars on top of my rings after I wrap it. So if you do like this, you don't have to wrap it actually because it's going to cover all. And I put the letters. Okay. We have 1, 2. Okay, let me put the, so we can. Oh, now my clothes and my hijab is all full of glitters. I did do something. So just remember, whenever you do your wreath, just make sure you tie the ribbon to hang it first before you do your decoration around the wreath. because otherwise it will be messed up like what I did right now. Okay, get it. There you go. Okay, there you go. My third wreath. Third wreath already. Okay. Nice. Ramadan, we are ready to welcome Ramadan with our decoration. And maybe one day you feel bored or you said, let's change the wreath for Ramadan into Eid. So you can just take it off, change the wrapper, or if the wrapper is still good, you can let it be and just do another decoration in it. Oh, we will. Nice. That's a spring one. Good job. Yes. Nice, Jasmine. Last year, I actually just do the simple one. I bought something from craft store and it's a wreath for spring. And I just add the word happy Ramadan or blessed Ramadan. So it's super easy and it won't cost too much to decorate our house, inshallah, and we are ready for Ramadan, inshallah. Okay, if you miss the steps, you can always go to the video on Facebook, MCOC Facebook, inshallah.
Jazakallah khairan, Lisa.
Jazakallah khair, Sister Amani. It's nice to be here and doing craft with everybody. Thank you so much for joining us.
No, it's an awesome idea to do with the children. A craft, they can actually do it.
Yeah.
Right. Would everybody like to show us what you've done?
I think some of them show us.
You guys can email it to me also. I posted the MAPS-MCOC email, and we would love to share it on our Facebook page.
Yes, you can always send it, and we want to see it actually, right?
Yes.
Okay. Thank you so much, everybody, for joining me today. Nice, good job, Fifi. Love it.
Jazakallah khairan, everyone, for joining. Thank you, Lisa, so much. We appreciate it, you coming in and helping us and being part of our MAPS-MCOC Welcoming Ramadan series.
MashaAllah, this is a very good program, very nice program. I hope it will continue, inshallah.
Inshallah, we are hoping to continue it. We're working on it to the end of April, so our children can participate in it. And also our adults. Inshallah, tomorrow to our viewers, March 14th, inshallah, we'll have a special Pakistani dish with Leah Alden Jaswell at 2 p.m. So please tune in. You can join our Zoom meeting or you can watch on Facebook. Either way, whatever makes you comfortable. Jazakallah khairan, Lisa. Would you like to show us? What would you like to end it with your Ramadan wreath?
Okay, so this is the first one.
MashaAllah.
Just the stars and the moon, and this one with the word Ramadan in it.
Awesome. Jazakallah khairan. Thank you, everyone.
Jazakallah khair, everyone.
Assalamu alaikum.
Walaikum salam.
Does anyone have any questions before we end?
Me.
No. I don't.
Yes, Lina?
What day?
What is it?
Never mind.
All
Okay.
right.
Okay.
Jazakallah khairan, everyone. Salaam alaikum.
Walaikum salam.
Waalaikumsalam. Goodbye.
Bye.